101.3.
That news, that gossip, entertainment,
I'm
the
ready for it.
latest. What's popping off? You get it every 50 after with Estee's. What it is?
Well, Katherine Jackson, Michael Jackson's mother, is scared of her son Michael Jackson's ex-wife and the mother of his 2 children. Her name is Debbie Rowe. Why is Katherine Jackson so scared? Well, she has this court case going on right now. She was suing AEG on behalf of the wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of her son Michael Jackson. Now, I hear that
For
AEG...
$40 billion.
Yes, $40 billion. Now, I hear AEG has called up Debbie Rowe, Michael's ex-wife, as a witness to testify in this case. So she is nervous that this lady, Debbie Rowe, could release the fact that Michael Jackson's not really the father of his 2 children. Now, the biological father of Prince and Paris, if he is not, they may not be entitled to $1 of this lawsuit. $40 billion. Katherine Jackson wants it all. She doesn't want this lady to testify. This could really break her case.
It could still go to Katherine Jackson, and she could divide the money however she wants to.
I guess,
I mean,
you're right.
I think that lady being the kid's mom has nothing to do with AEG overworking Michael Jackson, 1. And then 2, it's not a big surprise to think that they're not Michael Jackson's kids. They don't have an ounce of black in them. Michael Jackson's DNA would have transferred through. I'm sorry, they don't. I 100% don't think they belong to Michael.
Yeah, see, and I thought that in some way they did. That he and Debbie had come to an agreement and maybe used some of his stuff, and those kids are his.
Genetically altered.
Well,
But
I mean,
would you look at those kids the same if it were to come out in the light? If it were to come out that those are not. That those kids have nothing to do with Michael Jackson except for the fact that he raised them. Would that make you look at those kids differently?
I don't know. I mean, she's the one that knows the most about MJ and the paternity.
Sure.
And they're worried that AEG might try to prove that the kids don't have any legal ties to Michael. And if that happens, they won't get a cent. So that's really what it boils down to. Of course, money is always, right, the root of some issue here. Now, what it is with Rick Ross, he lost a lot of money, too. He is devastated over losing his endorsement deal with Reebok. Remember the date rape song? The lyrics have been causing a lot of drama for Rick Ross.
Put me all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
Now, Rick Ross isn't only upset that he's losing about $5 million, okay? Every time he puts on a Reebok, they cut him a check. So this is a huge deal for him. He's also upset because he says the shoe company Reebok deserves to give him a second chance. He says that he's the one that has made Reebok classics popular in the hip-hop community again, that ever since Rick Ross started wearing Reeboks, now people are starting to wear them again. That company owes him a lot. He says he deserves a second chance as an endorser for the Reebok company.
I don't know about all that.
No?
It's all interesting, though.
I don't know any one of my friends and hip hop friends per se, that own Reeboks because of Rick Ross or have Reeboks. They're played out. Right
I was about to say, how about this? Do you know any friends who wear Reeboks? Period.
Hey, Reebok classics were super cool. Okay, I remember wearing them. You would lace them up a certain way, and you would have
a novelty shoe, like the Converse shell tops.
Well, look, Reebok is saying, look, we're very disappointed. He has yet to display an understanding of the seriousness of this issue or an appropriate level of remorse, which is why they decided to drop him. He just wasn't taking it serious enough in their eyes.
And now it's hurting Rick Ross, huh? Now
Big
he's crying.
time. Every time you put on those sneakers, imagine that. Every time you put on a shoe, somebody's cutting you a check. On the BET Awards, MTV Awards, walking around.
What does it sound like when Rick Ross cries?
I don't even know what that was. And that's what it is. And sometimes I get embarrassed for you guys. That's what it is every 50 after with you.